on the East Coast. I have rolled the first of these two seeds, which means it will probably be a jet seed, because the Chinooks disowned me for not protecting them like I'm supposed to. But that doesn't mean that I can't cause a little bit of shenanigans for our 3 willing tributes to the Rando gods. And on the left, we have TEEX88 going up against Frogman HUmanMustard and the one and the only legendary master himself, DannyPSpeed, aka DLP in my heart. These 3 are veterans of the game, and you know you gotta get hyped and psyched up about it, because I am not here alone. I am here joined by the commentator who was just previously here, Angelic Jade. What's up, Jade?
Hi! Well, welcome back, everybody.
Yes, so you guys get to be stuck with me this time around, guys, and it's not Chinooks that I'm protecting. I am not protecting anybody, so we can wish the greatest amount of shenanigans on our runners. And Jade, let's release the Kraken so we can wish for 7F2 aplenty, you know, because our runners need that. So let me smack you with some logic and wonderful things about this flag set. So with Kaizo, Hack Week, these are experienced runners, so you are going to see them blaze through this and make me feel bad about myself, but hammers can break locks. We have a fast Lakitu JP damage in effect. So what does that mean? 1 hit makes you Smo Bean. An easy power-up system. And, you know, with the Mac Patcher, of course, we got the open world disabling mushroom houses, Karibo on Stomp. Fast, and when I mean fast, I mean we are talking fast Boom Boom and fast Hammer Bros. So let's see where we're starting off with our runners. We're most likely going to see some 4s and 5s. And that's exactly what we get out of both of our runners. And we are starting off hot with 7F1, Fort Knox, Jade.
HUmanMustard went World 1.
Bold strategy, Cotton. And as he dodges those fishies like you dodge wrenches in dodgeball, you know, you gotta wonder, maybe he made the right decision, because he's gonna complete his level first and gets a leaf, which will come in handy for 7F1.
Oh, yeah. They get free coins. Look at all those lovely coins they get to pick up.
Yes. Okay, to answer chat's question, no! They do not have time attack. That is something that is strictly for the Chinooks. And that is because JP damage is far worse than time attack. So we don't want to give our Chinooks something that's going to make them, you know, sign up for early retirement. And DannyPSpeed going through and taking out Boom Boom, which was weaker than my coffee. Jade, I am already sensing some disappointment in myself.
How am I supposed to learn how to do the fast Boom Boom when they're 1 hits?
Listen, you know, yesterday was my birthday, so maybe all the birthday cake and birthday wishes is still kicking in. And Froggy getting a 1-hit Boom Boom. Oh, baby, I have rolled a jetty.
Happy birthday! And TEEX losing. Oh. Yes, very, very happy birthday. Belated birthday now.
So, we will, and as you can see from Froggy, you know, JP in effect does affect you, because 1 hit and losing your power up is no joke. So you know what that means, Jade. Karibo Stomp, you don't want to get rid of the boot, because if you do, you get rid of your suit. And that's a bad way to be.
That it is. It makes you think about going into the levels differently. Oh, and HUmanMustard with an 8-1.
Hey, I did something right. So we get 8-1 on Frogmaster's side with the disobedient, rebellious Hotfoot. And that was a hot situation that HUmanMustard was in, and he is dodging that, and we are getting our first use of the leaf.
I was hoping they was gonna fly up, not gonna lie.
And TEEX is already showing us to be continued mode. Oh baby, get your JoJo poses in, chat, because it's gonna be lit with the Polaroids.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mustard is in a very awkward position right now. There you go.
There we go, and the Frogmaster has hippity hopped on out of that stage, and DannyPSpeed and TEEX are both gonna get a hammer for conquering World 4.
Not a terrible World 4. I'd say this World 1's worse than that 4. That bro is... Oh my goodness, that's a mean bro when they're fast.
So we're in World 5 for DannyPSpeed, going through the bootleg fort. Let's see what item we get, because he has Lucky Leaf and gets one of your cute suits, Jade.
Let's go. Cute suit statue strats, please.
Yes, and these are the runners that can do it with ease. So you want Tanuki strats in effect, you will see it. Now TEEX opting not to go for the item. This is very interesting.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in if I go for Boom Boom. But with fast, look at that Boom Boom. Oh my goodness.
And TEEX makes it look easy. And now just getting out of World 1, we have HUmanMustard, who has emerged triumphant over Larry. And guess what level we're in, Jade, for DannyPSpeed?
Yay!
Yeah, baby! We are in the greatest travel destination for everyone, and that is everyone's favorite level 7-5. And you gotta love it, you know?
I've seen it a lot today so far. That's a good sign, though.
Yes, it means shenanigans are possible.
Oh,
and
yeah.
TEEXy now, about to get his dream vacation in 7-5. And the good thing is we do have a cheap that wants to get to know you better.
Nice P-Speed strats for Danny there.
And it looks like I'm giving hammers aplenty. Did you see what was in that World 1 letter? It was a hammer too. So depending upon how our runners decide to route this, we might be able to see some double hammer strats become in effect if they do World 1 real soon.
Free coins for HUmanMustard. I wonder what this item is.
DannyPSpeed with the ringless getting nothing but pain and despair. And we are moving on for DLP. And this stage I absolutely loathe with all of my fiber. I do not mention it because if I speak its name, it comes. And this is actually a level I use a P-Wing for. You know, that's why white mushroom houses exist. And we are in TEEX's Door 3 fort for HUmanMustard, who's currently in World 2 right now. Getting the bro.
I don't know how they react so quickly to those boom booms. That's why they're Kingslayers, though. Like,
oh, these guys are veterans. I mean, they are the kings of the game. And, you know, 5 F2, DannyPSpeed going through lava fart action. We won't see a ringless for TEEXy. Needs to be just a little bit careful, doesn't get hit on that recoil. And he gets his pain and anguish while DannyPSpeed moves along. but... Oh. World 1 airship, let's go! So this is going to be a very quick World 5 because Roy will probably disappoint us. And...
Oh, come on. Capital B, capital U, capital M.
He's a bum! And not even the bulked up muscle variety. So, as DannyPSpeed cruises through World 5, like, remember what I said? They're gonna finish this seed so quick, it's gonna hurt my feelings. Also, hammers are aplenty in World 2, that Hammer Bro offering a hammer as well. And we get now HUmanMustard on his airship, which we lovingly call the World 5 airship. So Morton has jacked Roy's airship, and with him being only one hit, I can understand why.
Right? These runners are flying through this. All the challenges that's in this seed, they're flying through it with ease.
So just to, you know, I don't know if you were counting them fireballs, Jade, because I'm not looking at chat at the moment. But in your division, how many fireballs does it take to kill a Boom Boom?
Well, for this week, I found out the hard way. Thought it was 5. I found out real quick. It is not. 10. It is 10.
10 to win. And speaking of winning, we have DannyPSpeed using the leaf. He is going to fly up and hit the pipe. Let's see what we're getting. Those are 1-ups. So we are going to keep moving on DannyPSpeed's side. You know, our runners are in good shape. We're going to see 3-7 on TEEX's side. Let's see what item we get for that.
I think it was a music box, I want to say.
Radio Shack controller.
Oh, yeah. And thank you, Danny, for using tail there. Thank you so much. I love 8-1 tail strats. It's my favorite strat.
All right, and that set of bros there offering a star, and TEEX in his natural habitat, which is the door 3 fort, which he is not gonna do, obviously, because he is racing against 2 additional legends. So you do not want to give them an opportunity to do anything. Like, you will see our runners run tight, and they're going to play very aggressive. Also, that Larry is earthquakey.
It's a big Larry.
Yes, it is. And, you know, ringless action for TEEXy. You know, getting another hammer. So this, I am giving so many hammers. Imagine.
Hammers.
Yeah, imagine if this was the flag set that converts hammers to hammer suits. Holy moly. We would have a rehash of Hammergeddon.
Did you see how close that Max baby was to HUmanMustard when he hit that card? I thought, oh my gosh, that sniping Max is fierce.
So, and you know, this is going to be, and I like how HUmanMustard is going VWO so far. TEEX in trouble.
Yeah, I just noticed that HUmanMustard is going vanilla.
Yes, this is absolutely a bold strategy. Oh. And we get greeted with Atlantis for the Frogmaster. And it is hard required.
Oh. Cloud it. Yep. Best thing to do. Just cloud it.
One should never cloud Atlantis. I mean, it's fun. It is fun.
Oh.
Speaking of someone who owes us tail clips, do you see who's in chat right? I rolled the Turd Buster. 6-6 action for HUmanMustard right now.
Nice.
And TEEX88 taking the voluntary time out there to get a fire suit. You know, I'm kind of happy right now. These are shenanigans. This would have posed a huge problem for our Tanooks, Jade.
Oh man, look at how clean that level TEEX just did. That was
know.
Beautiful P-Speed strats all the way through.
Door 6 Fort Action 4 DLP DannyPSpeed. And we have the Frogmaster going through 6-6, giving it the business, you know, and we have the Sand Trap stage on TEEX's side. You know, these runners go so fast. It's blazing hot. You know, we talk about all the heat going on here in the south and out in the west. No, these runners are where the heat is at, because they are putting the heat on my seed. And they are just out sending it to Pound Town.
So glad Danny recovered taking a hit from that fire bro there. Oh.
And now TEEX88 getting his surprise Atlantis. And wait till you see what's next there. So, he's obviously gonna cloud Atlantis, but he's got 6-6 that will be awaiting on. You know, you gotta love it.
Oh, I'd be so mad clouding 1 to get 6-6. That's ugly.
I know, the only thing that was missing would have been 5-9, just for the heck of it, you know?
Oh, I'm sure it's there.
Just have all the blessed levels. Now, TEEX is in trouble here, so needs to be very careful.
Oh, I'd rather have a power-up over a star there. Star doesn't last that long.
No, and, you know, TEEX is gonna have to swim for his life, Charlie Brown. And does emerge. Still is not out of the water yet, but
nice.
Has gotten through the menacing 6-6. Because that's, you know, real problem if he had taken a death there, because then he would have had to definitely play 7-5. So.
Oh, yeah.
And we are in Troll Fort for TEEX88. DannyPSpeed has completed World 2. You know, our runners are just going so fast. 3 world finished apiece. And we're barely 15 minutes in. You know, they're really showing why they belong in the Kingslayer division. You know?
Oh, definitely.
And I'm low-key happy that this didn't go to the Tanooks, because my poor Tanooks would have not had a good time.
Oh, they got a horrible seed from me earlier. I'm sorry.
No, we're supposed to protect the Tanooks.
It was a gross seed.
Oh no, we have to protect the Tanooks. Also, Froggy taking a hammer to the noggin. That's a good way to get rid of excruciating headaches. But it doesn't help you in rando.
Oh, that's great. Christy, you're hilarious.
You know, does he got a splitting headache? We'll split your head literally. So, as Froggy is going through World 4, this is where our runners are kind of meeting at the ways here. With DannyPSpeed being in World 6 now. We have not seen that. So, let our little eyes look and see the awesomeness. Now, we haven't seen 7F2, which makes me very sad.
Oh, HUmanMustard going in a froggy state at the end of 3-1. Yay.
Yes, he has donned the suit of his ancestors. And DannyPSpeed getting nothing but pain and regret. And in 7-2 we have TEEX88 with the big jump. And that should be enough to clear the path. Boss Bass not getting fed today. And we are out.
Perfectly invalid. And the swap to frog. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm invalid as always. You know, you gotta stay on the rebellious side, Jade. You can't ever be valid. No.
Oh, my last seed was valid and acceptable. I know.
No. See, one of these days, see, you hang with me long enough, I'll corrupt you enough that you'll stay invalid. Because when I roll a valid seed, there's a Bisperbo in the force. And we have TEEX88 embracing. And lucky for them that it is.
Sorry.
DannyPSpeed just got munched on an existential level. And you gotta love it.
Oh, I felt that pain when that boss jumped up there.
Oh no, look what level we're in now. We're on DannyPSpeed's side. 6-7.
Oh no.
Oh baby.
They are seeing all the... Oh my goodness, they're seeing all the nasty levels. Runaway chomp.
And TEEX88 taking a rare death.
Oh, and they got the... Oh, get out of there.
And HUmanMustard. It's gonna be a bro and play it out. Let's go. See, this Leslie Pro would be proud, you know, of the showmanism of the Froggy.
Ooh, are we gonna get a clip? Yes!
Oh yeah, TEEX is great at doing the clips. TEEX88's great at doing clips, and we are out of there. And speaking of the Fort of Love and Happiness, look what is on DannyPSpeed's side right now.
Love to see it.
Oh baby, we have the Fort of the Friendly Flora, Bowser's Greenhouse, whatever you like to call it. We just know it as a place of fun, you know, where the piranhas show more love than you care to imagine, and TEEX88 now in 7F2 as well. Yeah, I think that's a trademark of the seeds I roll. 7F2 is usually in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, that's a typical me seed too. I can never roll something without it, unfortunately. Oh.
And chat calling icebreaker, and meanwhile I'm like, we're not in Ice Palace of Z3.
Cheat stick, let's go.
TEEX88 managing to stab off the fun flora and fauna of 7F2, and DannyPSpeed using his P-Speed, what he's known for, and the World 4 airship does get a fire flower, so we will see the 10 bops on our boy Lemmy, because that's an actual awful terrain to have Lemmy in.
Oh yeah.
So good deal on the fire suit.
Especially when he goes to the left side there, he's stuck. You can't hit him, you can't do anything except to wait.
Yes, indeed. And I still have to find out how I can get a sprite made, because I really do want to have a little baby piranha plant, you know, in lieu of Mario. Because I think that would be the bestest thing that we could ask for.
It would. I imagine, do you know in Mario Wonder the singing piranha plant part?
They say that's me.
That's what I see as a sprite, as a piranha plant. Those things walking with their mouth moving.
Yeah, you know, just have me in that stage of Mario Wonder with all the happy singing plants. And I will be eternally happy. Like, I'll be the only person in the Game Genie League and still lose to myself just because I love 7F2. And speaking of taking a sad death, that would be HUmanMustard in 5F2.
That's 2 times Boom Boom has got him. Oh, it's so hard. Spam that jump button, Teeks.
That's a high-flying Ludwig, but he is a tad bit on the weak side. 2 hits. And DannyPSpeed already has 6 worlds done. His final world he's entering, which is going to be World 3. And that was pretty quick. We saw TEEX88 go through it, as well as Froggy. So
Mustard having some trouble with this Boom Boom.
Yeah, the 5F2 one was a bit tricky. Okay. Oh no! Alright.
He's out of there. No more bad Boom Boom.
Okay, so DannyPSpeed now going to use some blind skip strats here, you know, and we're gonna get to the bottom and get out of World 3 as quickly as possible by beating up on the fashionista herself, La Princesa Wendy Okupa, and TEEX88 now on his airship for World 7, getting ready to do a battle with Luddy.
Oh no, Danny! Max got another one.
It's just a friendly Spiny saying hello, you know? You see a Spiny, you kiss a Spiny. You know, it's good for your health and it makes you feel good about yourself. TEEX88 getting the air fire kill on poor Luddy, and he is out of World 7.
Nice snipe by Danny there. You gotta get Max out of the way or he's a hassle.
Yes. You know, fast Lakitu, but I don't think it's Sniper 2. I think it's faster, but I don't think it's Sniper 2. Because Sniper 2 would be just throwing, you know, Spinies at your face and just giving you a new level of fun. And we have World 1 action for TEEX88, so, you know, this should go relatively quickly.
Oh, Danny finding Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis is life and love. You know, you play it, you play to win, and that is truly a play to win stage. Wait till he finds out that after Atlantis is 6-6.
Oh, he went the other way. He took the pipe. Oh.
Oh, wait a second. Alternate route here.
TEEX going in 8-1. Oh, look at that speed. I need to just not say anything.
Great recovery.
Whoa, look at that pipe jump. Heck yeah, TEEX.
TEEX88 showing why he is one of the champions. Like, all 3 of our runners are champions. They have won tournaments and their events, you know, and TEEX88 represented America in Clash of the Nations against Finland, which was against one of my dear friends, True Hyper Mario, aka the Finnish American, you know, because that's the, yes, just like I call Ravis the German Spaniard.
And mass jump. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
And, oh, so with this World 1 completion, TEEX will be entering World 8 first. Because we are in 664, DannyPSpeed.
I'm still a little shocked by both the pipe jump and the mass jump TEEX pulled off. Just flawless.
Yeah. Well, TEEX is a mad lad, so, you know, when it comes to him and his strats, he goes with reckless abandon. And you know what? That aggressiveness is what makes Teeks one of the higher caliber players. I mean, all three of these runners are veterans and legends in their own rights. You know,
Oh yeah.
campeones. So when you're looking at it, these guys are going to just obliterate my seed. We have 3 pipe Monty action, Jade, and you and I are already going to reside in Sad Town because your 4-bridge dream died with that lock.
Yep. Oh my goodness, what a call by TEEX.
Holy moly!
It was free.
I rolled the free world 8.
Completely free if you broke that lock. Wow.
And I gave enough hammers, so if they don't have it, you know.
You gave them a lot of hammers.
Yeah, I gave them the hammers. So we should be able to get maybe sub 31. Yeah. Depending upon Tixie getting the clip. These are all practice runs, people. The clip, first track clip hasn't happened yet, and it has just happened. Tixie with his smooth criminal mac and cheese clip. So, you know, I actually, when I used to do Comms with Growl, I used to call that clip the smooth criminal clip because it's like you're moonwalking into Bowser's crib, you know? And yeah, so you gotta go and just take them out, just like Tixie did. And we're actually gonna get sub 30. So my heart and soul has been obliterated in under 30 minutes.
And there's some nasty levels in there too. They just
this is why they're Kingslayers, man. These guys are Kingslayers. They are professionals and they know what they are doing. So, with an official time of 29 minutes and 32 seconds, we have our first place finisher and 9 points of plenty going to Tixie.
G heckin' G. But for such a free world 8. Oh, I can't with the boom boom on this map. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Like, how can anyone...
I have full faith in you, Jade.
No, I'm done. I am done.
I have full faith in you, Jade. You can do it. You can do it, Water Boy. You can do it, Angelic Jade. You will be just fine. Everything is just fine. Speaking of unfortunate, DannyPSpeed did not break the lock in the elbow, so we are still Dorothy exploring with DannyPSpeed.
Yay, we get to see more of World 8.
And this does give Froggy a chance to come back up a little bit, you know, because he has World 7. Yikes. Was World 7 quick? I think it was. So,
I believe it was.
Yeah, it was quick. So, with that being said, it's elementary, my dear Mario. Pip pip cheerio with some tea and scones from that king. And he's a snowball. And why did that look like a Kingslayer?
Oh, I was sorry. I was watching DannyPSpeed go for the stars and stuff there, watching to see if Max was gonna snipe him.
Alright, DannyPSpeed dodging those spinies like you dodge wrenches. Bold strategy gotten. And They have a new name for 7F2, Jade, in chat.
Oh, hold on. Where's it at?
Look at
Joy
Seattle's
National Park. I love it.
Let's go! 7F2, the Crystal Joy National Park, home of the friendliest flora you will ever see. I would.
Look, that is such a hard podium for Boom Boom right there with fast.
Alright, so we're gonna break this lock on HUmanMustard's side. I know he has a, yeah.
If he does what TEEX does, he could, I mean, technically still finish before Danny, or close anyways.
Now, if he does and routes like TEEXy and goes through the elbow, because we're gonna get the fire kill on Luddy, this just got a little more interesting.
That it did.
Ah, DannyPSpeed is on his way. That is the correct call. And wait till he sees that World 8 was completely free.
Choose, never lose. I always check the second fight.
And he did have a Kingslayer, so it was TEEXy who did not have one.
Oh.
But with the lead, they had it in one of the princess letters.
Oh. Did TEEX use theirs prior?
Yeah, that's a good question. Or just didn't know, or be like, meh.
Ooh, nice clip by Danny.
And I am updating the Excel sheet in just a second. And then I'll be able to give you some new numbers. DannyPSpeed gets the disrespectful cow kick on Bowser.
And the wall jump as well after the clip. I love to see that wall jump. Ooh, Mustard found 1-1 on fire.
Okay, so with a time of 35 minutes and 6 seconds, DannyPSpeed has finished second, and it looks like our Frogmaster has tapped out. So GG's to everyone, and we're gonna move into game numero dos, and I am, oh, someone already did it for me, and it looks like TEEX has not quite clinched yet, but DannyPSpeed with that 6 points has moved himself up to 51 points. Stewie's already good with 54 points. So, right now our current scores are, let's see, Midi Guy finished out with a 45. So TEEX should have a spot by my calculations. Yeah.
Are you doing their points right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm mathing it. So, looks like somebody's trying to type in. So TEEX has got it with 45. DannyPSpeed should actually be clinched as well. So right now, it comes down to if HUmanMustard takes first this seed, that will put him at 45 points, which would tie him with Midi Guy. Because 45 is the magic number. 45 is the magic number. And right now, Froggy can tie with 45. All the other runners have already exceeded it. So if TEEX came in dead last, he'll be at 48. You know, DannyPSpeed finishes dead last, 54. So they're good to go. So the wild card is going to be Froggy. So if Froggy takes number 1, Jade, that will put him at 45, tied up with MIDI Guy, which means that no, TEEX is already clinched. So it will be a matchup between MIDI and Froggy. So it all depends on what Froggy does. So Froggy is the one that chat is going to be paying the most attention to, as that determines. Now he gets 3 points for coming in third.
Not gonna lie, I don't really know how the points things work.
Hold on. Yeah, he gets 3 points because he came in third place. So.
Okay, Dusted just confirmed TEEX clinched final, so is Danny. If Mustard takes first in the game, he does a sudden death with MIDI Guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Sudden death?
Yes. So let's all root for Froggy so you know chat can get their sudden death match. MIDI Guy is like anybody but Froggy, so he can have it. So if Froggy comes in number 1, then we get the sudden death. If Froggy comes in any position, then MIDI Guy will be our 4th person to get their spot.
Ooh, exciting.
So it all goes down to this last match. So it's all dependent on you, Jade, which is why I rolled seed 1.
Oh, no pressure or anything.
It's all up to you, Jade.
Here's hoping for a normal, typical Jade seed. Please give me what I'm asking for, game.
So we are moving in to game number 2, in which Jade is running it. I will give you that race room goodness, because I rolled for Puzzle Glitter World. Jade is, oh baby, gnarly Celeste. Jade. Jade. I hated Celeste as a game. And the fact that it's gnarly Celeste means there has to be some shenanigans going on.
Oh,
all right, so Froggy has readied up. Let me decline the invite. Jade, you will gatekeep this again.
Let's go.
And
oh, okay, so if you forfeit just to move things along when everyone else is done.
Yes.
Okay. So that makes me feel a little bit better then.
Yeah, you can do that, because a lot of the times if you're, not that he was that far behind, but if you are really, really far behind, rather than stretch out the time, which, you know, causes the other runners to get all discombobulated.
Right.
And I said it like that on purpose. Yeah. It's like a professional courtesy.
Okay, it looks like everyone matched up there already.
All right, so let us release the Kraken and let's get this crack-a-lackin'. if Marky can remove that winner, which he just did. So we have no winner chicken dinners and human mustard. Yes, discombobulated. It is a new word. You should already know, chat, that there is something called Chrissyisms. And, gotta get that vocabulary up, get your diction and prose up. And we go from there. This is where you learn how to speak good English.
Huh?
Right, Jane?
Oh, yeah. See, I'm more of a person who types really bad. So there was a thing for a bit that I misspelled everything so often, they started calling it Jadeism.
Exactly. When you get a whole new language devoted to you, you know that things are going good. So the timer is clicking downward, and we're going to see probably the same starts by our runners. So we're going to see world floors. I'd like to see if Froggy continues. He is going to give us RWO.
Nice.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Love to see it.
So we're starting off hot with the Air Force for TEEX88 and DLP in World 4. And I gotta break that habit. I'm so used to calling them DLP. I swear, when you're an old fart in the community and you remember what they used to be,
Right.
It's kind of hard to go as the artist formerly known as DLP.
Oh no, Mustard with the death and... Oh.
This is not a good position to have escalator fort action because we know escalator fort can be a hot mess of a dumpster fire. And we should be able to get through enough, so let's see what the next power-up offers. And Froggy gets the fire flower, so we're good to go. Forgettable fort action on both TEEX88 and DannyPSpeed's side. Oh boy, I am getting... See, I'm discombobulated. And they got through that really quick. Meanwhile, HUmanMustard, this is part 3 of HUmanMustard versus Escalator Fort.
Boom Boom is ruthless.
Yeah, boom booms are no joke. And that's why our runners will be happy to see that this is over and done with. So, not a good position for DannyPSpeed right now. Hopefully, going back with a vengeance to go after those fire bros does enact revenge and gets rewarded with a leaf. Now that's gonna come in handy good for, a certain 7F1.
Leaf is safety.
And
always believe that.
Taking a 1 to the butt. And oh no. Getting a 1 to the old booty cheeks is not a good feeling for TEEX, but does emerge triumphant over Iggy, who was chonky.
Ooh, Mustard got a hammer suit already.
Let's go. And then the king asking a dumb question of, are you Wario? No, it's not. He is.
Ooh,
Ouija. He's got them Ouija colors, and we are in Potable hand stage action for Frogmaster. And 7-4, and it is not a auto scrolling. So I know everyone's happy by that.
Mini Atlantis.
Yes, and my favorite part of that, which is the Gelectro Minefield, You know, that makes the stage nice and happy with the friendly fish. You know?
Oh, as soon as you say that, Danny.
They're friendly. They want to get to know you better. That's why they give you hugs and smoochies.
Oh,
So, you
yes.
know,
It just
friendly
hurts a little.
fishies are good fishies. Yeah, it hurts so good.
Ooh, Sky
And
Highway.
we got Run for Fun Action Cloud Edition for Teexy. So we got our beta. And you gotta love them beta stages, except for Niagara Falls. I hate that level.
So do I. I hate spamming up and swim. It's so annoying.
Yeah, you know, my finger does need to rest on occasion there, buddy. And, oh, baby. Let's go. Happy Town, USA. We have World 1 action here with 1-1. And you got a nice happy sun there, trying to brighten up Teex's day. And Ludwig getting put on Betamax tape by HUmanMustard. Teexy getting the ringless, which was smooth as all heck.
Beautiful.
I know, that was just a work of perfection. Chef's kiss. And we have the bro hand stage, so watch this strat that Teeks uses. It is absolutely sickeningly disgusting with how fast he does that.
Oh yeah, and Danny got that as well. See, I do the way Danny's doing it right here. It's beautiful, especially when the bros are those bros.
Yeah, they're absolutely insane. And we have Alaska for HUmanMustard with no flight privileges. And Teexy erring on the side of caution as, you know, Le Fire Suit has burned up in that stage.
Cheap Cheeps, their hitboxes are so bad. There's so many times you'll just go right through the middle of them. But I think Makobra fixed that with the randomizer, and it makes it so much nicer going through those levels.
Ooh, and Ice Physics struck down Frogmaster Supreme with Boom Boom igniting his vengeance. So we are back in Alaska with no fight privileges. You know, give it up for flying the unfriendly air, which means Southwest, JetBlue, you know, Spirit, Allegiant. Oh, you can have so much fun. You know, when you spend like 3 hours in the airport and then you get told you gotta wait another 6 hours because they're running a little late.
That's more than a little, thank you.
And Froggy, look at the recoil on that Boom Boom. Oh. That Boom Boom is moving so fast.
Oh my
goodness. And Froggy taking another hit to the noggin. A Boom Boom stomp to the head. And we are doing it again.
He's on 0 lives.
Well, chat, now is a good time to spam your bestest It's Fine emoji, because everything is burning for HUmanMustard, but he's got a tail. And Jade knows when you have the tail, everything is going to be alright. Teeks learning the dealio about Karibo's shoe on Stomp. And yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that Lakitu is just such a friendly chap. Hot dag.
Mustard's out of there. Oh, that boom.
Only to get the 1-5 beta right afterwards. No.
Oh. Oh, but he gets the booty, loses it, and gets another instantly. Love to see it.
You know what? That is such a smart decision by Froggy. because rather be slow and steady and alive than fast and burnt out.
Exactly.
You know? So DannyPSpeed going through my least favorite fort, 5F2. And we have tail action on TEEX88 side, taking out Boomerang Bro, getting absolutely nothing. And oh no, we're gonna play the 1.5 beta all over again for HUmanMustard.
Oh, small clip 7-1. Aw.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. He going right back up to 1.5 beta. Take my word for it.
Well, one day I will see someone. Small clip 7-1.
So, and on DannyPSpeed's side, Jade paying homage to her co-com, and we are in my fort of happy flowers. Where we always dance and laugh all day.
I gotta find that. I forgot how that went. How far back was it?
And you are invalid, Jade! Let's go!
Yay! It's, they said it was Krista National Park. There we go, that's what it was.
Oh, the Krista Joy National Park! There's so much lore for 7F2. You have got to love it. Now I have been introduced into that lore, and it's a feels good man moment, but it is not a feels good man moment for Froggy, who has taken another game over at the hands of 1.5 beta. So
that's an evil beta. I'd almost rather do 7-1 small clip, not gonna lie.
Especially when you have, you know, when you're small bean.
Yeah, it's not 1.5 stinks with the enemy swap.
And I think the issue is Froggy is trying his best to jump through a narrow passageway. Like for me personally, I probably, because I'm not racing, but I would let them go down first and just wait my turn.
Right.
Also, look at the wonderful flip strats there on cute suited DannyPSpeed, who just voluntarily gave it up, paying the plant tax. Oh, you know, it's such a nice thing when you can donate to protecting the botanical gardens. And that's actually what I call 7-8, botanical gardens, because it is home to the friendliest flora. And DannyPSpeed having fun in 7F2 that he wants to do it all over again.
Oh, you say everything's gonna be okay with this fast boom boom, but even our King Slayers are having some difficulties. That fast boom boom upped it, like, huge.
So, with Froggy in a tough position right now, because Froggy only has one life to live. And as the sands in the hourglass go, so are the days of our lives, as well as the spiny on HUmanMustard's head. And that is another game over for the Frogmaster. Meanwhile, 7F2 doing 7F2 things for DannyPSpeed. Jade. We have some challenges here. Froggy with another game over.
These flag sets are no joke.
And DannyPSpeed has finally emerged triumphant over 7F2. And TEEX88 getting him a Radio Shack cassette player, yeehaw. And I am amazed at Froggy's commitment to the meme route. But at this point, Jade, would you whistle?
Yes. After the first game over, I would have whistled and went somewhere else. Because I'd be tilting after a game over to that 100%, and I'd have to leave, or it was just going to be a death spiral. But that's just me.
That's what I was thinking too, but you gotta admire his commitment to the meme route.
Oh, ooh. Definitely.
Like that's his hill. That is his hill. Plus, I think his controller is doing weird things. Because some of those movements don't look natural.
Oh my goodness. That was
like
scary.
If you look closely at Mustard's movements, they don't look quite right.
Right.
At least they did before. Like they look slightly off. Chat! Before I look at chat, do you see some issues with Froggy's motions, or is it just me? Because it could be just me, because I am coming back for my birthday, so, you know, Happy Town me is in effect.
That was hilarious, John.
Dust just confirmed it. Yeah, his controller's bugging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because grant you, I play horribly. Like, I play this game horribly. That's why I said, we need the Game Genie leak for me. And we have... Oh! Bootleg Fort Action for TEEX88. Escalator Fort Action for DannyPSpeed. And we have Froggy, who is just like in my pain and anguish right now.
Oh, yeah. It does look like HUmanMustard saved their controllers doing some weird stuff.
And that is a sad way for it to end for Froggy. Because I think Froggy's gonna give it his all. Let's cheer on Froggy to the bitter end.
Let's go.
Yes. Come on, Frogmaster, you can do it. And we have TEEX88 and DannyPSpeed, both with 3 worlds, and Froggy with 1, but...
Ooh, watch out, Mustard. Those, oh, that...
Yeah, because see how he keeps turning left, Jay? Like, that's unnatural.
Right. It's horrible when you have a controller, especially in the middle of a run, just start doing phantom button presses. Here's hoping that it fixes.
And we have another game over for Froggy. This is some feels bad man territory for HUmanMustard, DannyPSpeed, and TEEX88. TEEX88 being in World 1, DannyPSpeed in World 7. And we get to see HUmanMustard versus Beta 1.5. Okay.
Well, maybe we're good on Mustard's side now? Oh, they're out of 1.5.
Yes, that's with 4 additional lives, so...
Looks like they fixed the issue, thankfully. Stinks it happened in the middle of the race, though.
Yeah. Kind of makes you want to chuck it on the Barbie. And just say, take that, controller!
Right?
Also, we have DannyPSpeed in the Stretchy Boo Fort, and TEEX88 taking out poor Larry Koopa, getting his fifth world done. So we have 2 more worlds. Like, TEEX88 is just so far ahead.
That he is. I'd almost swim to the very bottom with the way that Lakitu is throwing. Oh my goodness. And he made it out there with no problem. So it looks like the phantom left presses are done for now, at least, hopefully.
Alright, Piranha Action 4 DannyPSpeed gets rewarded with his cassette player, and we are in Alaska with no flight privileges for TEEX88.
We got music for Bowser's Castle now, at least.
Heck yeah! It's playing You Can't Touch This.
Sorry.
No, trust me. I like that song. You know, it beats the old Vanilla Ice one. Do 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 do. Dude, and then Vanilla Ice totally wasn't stealing that song. Mine has a at the end. Get it? Ha ha. I was like,
nice
my dude. And
nice
TEEX88 given the business. And Froggy has now made it to the... Let's go! You got this! You got this, HUmanMustard. No, he's still having some issues with that controller.
Oh, the rubber inside is... one of them is torn. I see. Yes, that will...
That's the kiss of death. Yeah, that is the kiss of death.
I get phantom up presses all the time on mine because mine slid over just a little bit too much. Oof, that makes it so hard to play.
Oh, that is an understatement. Yeah, and you can see how really disjointed his jumps are.
Definitely. And constant turn back to left.
And that's hard to maintain that kind of, you know, the P-speed to that. Also, we have World 6 action for DannyPSpeed, and TEEX is in the Navy, where I know chat is giving their best salutes for the hardest working military. We didn't get to really do it too much last game, but we can sure as heck give homage to the military this time around.
And TEEX took a bob with him down the pipe, thank you. His brother always blows him up, he needs to go away sometimes. Talking about the bomb, by the way.
Why does that emotes never show up for me?
Ooh, TEEX on World 7 airship now too, along with Mustard. So glad that the Koopa kids aren't Kaizo. Oh man, that would stink.
And DannyPSpeed not going for the tail clip. Jade, I know that makes me sad.
I'm crying, Danny.
I know. How could you, DannyPSpeed? Going for Beta 1.5 instead. As Small Bean. Oh, baby.
Should have took 7-1 tail clip, dang it.
Alright, so we're gonna see Karibo shoe action on DannyPSpeed's side. Meanwhile, HUmanMustard give it up for him being so dedicated to the craft that he finally has taken and conquered World 6.
I will be back.
And we have Terminator. We have Terminator Snowman. He's saying, I'll be back. Knowing that he won't. Knowing. Because how often did we see him after this, Jade? Did we see him in any other game?
Nope. Is
Nope.
Mustard gonna... I was gonna say, was they trying to clip there? Oh, they're gonna soft lock themselves.
You know, at this point, I wonder if Mustard really cares if he soft locks. Because he's like, you know what, this has just been pain and agony.
Right? I mean, that would be a sight to see them intentionally soft lock themselves. I mean,
That's,
not gonna
you know,
lie.
that's some stuff I do.
Right?
That's the most crystal tech you could ever do. Also, Tixie now having to play 5F2, the lava fart, and oh bless his heart, Jade, he got fanfare.
Safety lights, let's go.
Oh Mustard, you done good, buddy.
How do you see this while these runners are playing, they're talking? How? How can they multitask so well to be speedrunning a game and talking? Oh my goodness, that is, it's fascinating.
And everybody's like, Teeks is already in World 8. They have faith in Tixie. But Tixie has one insurmountable odd right there, and it is our favorite fort of happiness personified. There we go. 7F2, everybody's happy, happy place where the flowers sing and dance and play. You know, I really would fit in that world in Super Mario Wonder with all the friendly flowers just laughing and dancing. You know, you can make like a little crystal sprite and just have me dance with them.
That was my favorite level up. I'm not gonna lie. I loved playing that in Wonder. It was so much fun, and it was adorable. I would love to see that as a sprite in Mario for you, though.
Yeah, I said I'm holding out for the baby piranha plant. The baby piranha plant. You know, we would have to get it approved by Boss Dust because he's the one who approves most of the stuff as admin. But just to have like a little waddling piranha plant, just I think it would be the cutest little thing.
It would.
You know. And La Princesa versus Tix.
Ooh, she full Wendy.
She thick. She thick, people. And Tixie now has cracked the code, beaten all the levels. So you know what that means, Jade? We are going into World 8!
Come on, if any seed in the world is gonna be my dream World 8, please let it be this one. Thank you.
And now with that, oh, that is a very, very nice king. See, he was like, you did wonderful. And you gotta love it.
Encouragement.
I just said if someone makes it, I could possibly get it approved by him.
Alright, time to find a sprite maker.
Which means I'd have to, you know, get my game good. And speaking of getting good, Tixie going and getting a leaf in his world famous Door 3 fort, aka Door 6 fort. You know, DannyPSpeed beating up on poor Larry Koopa. And we'll be moving on to World 2, which is his final world. And we have Frogmaster, who is about to take on Lemmy Koopa, our clown prince of Koopalings.
Oh no, my heart! It's had a lock on the screen.
Oh, Makova's the one who makes the call? I thought it was you. I thought you were the admin. Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to know. So it just needs, yeah, it would be cosmetic, you know, and it would blow fireballs out of his cute little mouth. And, you know, I have a design in mind because, you know, when it's small bean, it could have like a little diaper.
That would be adorable.
It would have a little diaper, and then it gets bigger when he gets the mushroom and when he gets the fire flower. You know, he spits out fire through the mouth like it would in the game. And then if you get the Tanuk suit, you were free to.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
So we are both residing in Unhappy Central. With the fact that Jade did not get her 4 bridge and my -1 dreams are always dashed, so I reside. Yes.
I just want to see it live once. Is that too much to ask?
Yes. Yes. And we get a fire flower, so TEEX is going to be battling against Bowser Kaizo version. And it is not, if I remember correctly, it's not 35 to the noggin, but 50 fireballs to the noggin. So let's get it crack-a-lackin'.
Mean Bowser.
Yes, Father of the Year. And Roy being bulked up muscle. Bulked up muscle. Also, get your GGs out. Jade, TEEXy obliterated this. At least your seed took him a little longer to complete. He sub 30 in my joint.
Oh, that wasn't much longer. Almost had the sub 30.
So with this being said, Medi Guy, congratulations with your 45 points. You are player numero 4 that gets to move on.
Oh my goodness, Danny just took a death on more. Ouch.
So Medi Guy is the 4th person, Jade. So we have 4 excellent runners that are moving on. Yeehaw. And we have DannyPSpeed taking out Morton Koopa Jr. And we'll be entering into World 8 to see that it is free as a bird.
Is there a link you want to send to TEEX to come into comms? I don't know.
Yeah, give me 1 second. We can make that happen.
I don't know how to do that stuff, sorry.
No. I come in handy on occasion. Okay. See? The second link worked. GG's, TEEXy.
Yo, thank you so much. Thank you.
You are clinched, my friend.
That's exciting.
Yes, indeed. And what did you think of those boom booms? Were they fast enough for you, or should we make them faster?
No, I think this is just right.
No, don't say that. I don't want this to be a normal.
Nah, totally. It needs to go faster. You know, the faster the boom boom. And, you know, you blaze through these seeds so quickly, Teexy, that I gotta clap it up for you, my friend. You demolished my seed, and then you demolished Jade's seed. You sent us both packing with our tails between our legs.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
And they weren't very friendly seeds either. That's the thing. Like, they had some pretty gross levels in them.
yeah, there were a couple of sections where it was really scary, where it's very easy for Mario to get sandwiched in between some of those plant fireballs, like 6-6 and 2-1 come to mind.
Oh man, it was terrifying watching you guys maneuver through those.
Game 1 was fun.
There were a couple of interactions where it's like, I'm not even sure how I made it out there alive. Like that wall jump on the pipe in 8-1 in game 1.
Yes, oh my gosh,
Yes,
I was pogging so hard when you did that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
How
I realized,
did you do that, Teexy?
like I realized right at the last milliseconds, like I released A. I know I'm not gonna get the height. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. Thanks, thanks, game.
Because we were like, it was like you pivoted off the edge of the pipe to get that additional height to go over it, and we were like, yo.
And then directly after that, you did the mass jump over top. Oh,
Yes. One of the good perks about doing those as small Mario is that you get a couple extra pixels to, or at least a couple extra frames in order to make that jump. So I was feeling pretty optimistic going to it that it was going to work. So the only thing you got to watch out for is dropping down onto the question block, because if you go all the way down, that bullet bill is right there.
that's good to know. I need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, game 1 was just all about the wall jumps, and then there was the clip in 6-5.
Oh,
Yes.
I love to see it. Love to see it. I was pogging the whole time at you guys doing all the clipping and wall jumps.
And chat was going icebreaker, and meanwhile I'm looking for, you know, Ice Palace and a Kana Samaria, and I'm like, oh man.
That's still my favorite trick to do, like 3 or 4 years later.
Oh, it's so much fun to pull it off. It really, I love doing that. Cheat stick hype.
Let's go.
And DannyPSpeed paying homage to his comrade by doing Bowser's Crypt with a frog suit.
Very nice. This is terrifying. Nope. No. Oh my goodness.
Pixie, you ready for frog only mode final? Should we recommend it?
I didn't see it on the manual, but or the document. Is that actually what's in the final?
No, but it'd be a great suggestion. You know, frog only.
I mean, I've gone through Scavenger Hunt, I've gone through the Kaizo, I've gone through the Fast Koopalings from Season 2. I feel like I've been through it all, so if you give me a permanent frog flags, it's like, bring it on. As far as I know, I've made it, so whatever happens next, I'm just here to have fun.
Heck yeah. And they have that frog-friendly toggle for a reason, so why not bring it to some use?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And now, Froggy is going through the Fort of Friendly Flora. What they call the Fort of Christajoy. What did they say, Jade? It was the Fort of what?
Christajoy National Park.
Yes. 7F2 has a new name, Teeks.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that before.
Yes, I am now embedded in the lore of 7F2, and I am so happy.
Oh my goodness, how did Danny not get hit by that hammer? Oh, my heart. You guys do so many scary strats.
Yeah, watching you guys, leaves us in amazement. And I think, DLP honestly was getting the coins so he could go back to Bowser. So he would take the volunteer game over. And we are going complete frog again.
Very nice.
Oh, yes, baby.
I wish you could clip in Frog. I so bad wish you could clip in Frog.
I don't think you can.
Only like 7-1 and 7-6, I think?
Yes.
Oh, I got it right.
And with relative ease, too, because he has the necessary speed when he's in the middle of that hop cycle.
Really?
Mhm.
I always tell people, if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Except me. I'm still waiting on my Game Genie Infinite Lives League. So, you know, one day the dream will happen. One day.
Would that be the Mushroom League?
No, those aren't gonna have, no. Game Genie is for people like me who need, you know, something beyond the Konami code. And Frog Mario biting the dust.
Maybe you can have like a little debug mode %, so take damage on Wendy, you can just hit the select button and just get an instant hammer suit again.
Exactly! That's what I'm talking about. Making, you know, complete easy mode. DannyPSpeed giving up on Froggy and equipping his hammer suit now because he is on his last life.
Frog suit is... I don't know how anyone can do frog suit in Bowser's Castle.
You know what? There are some serious frog tacticians out there. Teexy. You know about who represented the other person with HUmanMustard in Clash of Nations?
That's Old Man Beady Locks, and he's actually a contender for world record in the main frog % category. I know that he's been grinding away at it, and he's very close too.
Yeah, Jay, like, you should see. He actually, the last time when we did Clash of Nations, we had spoke about, you know, him coming and guest starring for a frog competition.
Oh.
If you guys do it. The last time we spoke.
Yeah, I know usually on HUmanMustard's birthday, he likes to have a little annual frog race, whether on Randomizer or like the vanilla categories through SpeedGaming, and that was a lot of fun last time I did that, and I would gladly do it again.
Yeah, a frog exhibition to show the power of the frog suit. And speaking of which, get your GG's out chat for our second place finisher. 6 points going to DannyPSpeed, who finished with 40 minutes and 52 seconds. And Froggy has said, I am tapping out. And with the controller issues, I can understand why.
Definitely. That stinks that it happened in the middle of a race. But GG's, you still pushed through it regardless.
Yes. So basically, the final numbers for the Kingslayers after 4 weeks of pain and anguish is DannyPSpeed with a total of 57 points. Teexy and Stewie, imagine the Hundo partners being tied with 54 points.
Oh, wow.
And Midi Guy with 45 points, and HUmanMustard and Johnny Link both with 39, and unfortunately they have been eliminated. But that doesn't mean that, you know, things are over for our friends. It may have been a little bit of a timeout here, but that's the great thing about League. It always starts up all over again.
Can you send Danny a link?
Another one?
I don't think he got it. Hold on, I copied it. Same one will work, right?
It should. If not, if it timed out, then let me give another one. Hold on.
I just sent one in his DMs. Mustard, do you need a link? Or are you doing interview?
No, Froggy usually doesn't do interviews.
Okay.
But if he wants to, But I think Danny actually said he has class early in the morning. So more likely than not, will not be staying up with us to do interviews. So good luck with your class, Danny. GG's to you. You know, you are one of the Fab Four that are, you know, moving on forward. Dixie, since this, I think you're East Coast like me. So, do you want to give any final words so we can put everyone to sleep?
Yeah, I'll keep it simple and quick. Just a big thank you again to DannyPSpeed for organizing this, and GG's to him and HUmanMustard on a really fun race. I really enjoyed these seeds. Very sorry again to HUmanMustard for the controller issues, and I hope that you're able to get that fixed very soon. And thank you, Krista Joy and Jade, for the commentary tonight and the tracking. Definitely gonna be looking forward to checking out the VOD later, and looking forward to seeing what the flags are gonna be for the finals.
Yes, Danny will probably come up with something really menacing. I'm hoping that they bring back Oko from last time.
Oh,
you know, yes, you guys need the Oko fun. You need Oko is Moko. Not happening. No! Why does every idea I have get shot down? Dang it! So, DannyPSpeed has crushed my dreams by saying no ko to Oko, and he has one-hit KO'd all of my aspirations. So you have escaped this time, TEEX88. So, how about you, Jade? Because you've been doing double duty comms.
Thank you guys all for showing up. GG to everybody. You guys are heckin' awesome. I learned a lot just from watching you tonight. You guys are killing it. I cannot wait to see the finals. It's going to be awesome. But I hope you all have a wonderful night. And thank you again for allowing me to join you, Krista.
It's always a pleasure to do commentary with you. So here's some final action going for you. Congratulations to our 4 finalists, which are DannyPSpeed, Stewie Cartman, Teexy, which is TEEX88, and Mediguy DP, which is our meme overlord. And you gotta love it. Thank you to Jade for co-commenting this, and to Marky Mark, who was doing the best tracking that ever happened. He's the best tracker that ever did track. Chat, thank you for being here. You guys are always amazing, and you make the runners feel as good as they do with your love and support. And to those who are watching on the video on demand, thank you so much for sticking with us and supporting our community. Jade is putting up the runners. Please give our runners a big old fat follow, as well as join our Discord, because we're always looking for new family members and we'd love you to be a part of it. You could join us in the next league, and who knows, if you play like I do, we can finally petition for that Game Genie League from DannyPSpeed. And I have just one other thing to say to all of you. Thank you to SpeedGaming and to whoever was restreaming. And on that note, let us all have the sweetest of dreams for us on the East Coast who are going to work in the morning. And for those who are on the West Coast, keep on partying. And for those who are across the pond, go back to sleep. Take care and have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.